Hey, would you like an opportunity to get outside, get into nature, and help out a good cause? The Friends of the Rouge will be holding its annual Frog and Toad Survey to help document the health of the Rouge River wetlands. Joining us now with all the details is Sally Petrella, the volunteering program manager at Friends of the Rouge. Sally, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
You know,
Really excited to be here.
it is exciting. We were just talking in the break. You've been with this nonprofit for 21 years. So we salute you for your dedication to the Rouge River. How would you describe your nonprofit's mission?
So, Friends of the Rouge's mission is to restore, protect, and enhance the Rouge River watershed through stewardship, education, and collaboration. And we do this through hands-on opportunities to clean up the river, like we have our annual Rouge Rescue, where you can come help pull out trash. We do this through restoration. So a lot of people are actually putting in rain gardens, which have a big impact on water quality by helping improve stormwater, because 70% of the pollution in the river actually comes from stormwater runoff. And then we also monitor the river. And that's the program that I'm going to be talking about today
Right, so
is
it's the Frog
people
and
can
Toad survey. Are you literally asking people to help you count the frogs and toads?
we are literally asking them to listen for frogs and toads. So we started this program in 1998, and our goals are to collect information about the distribution of frogs and toads in the watershed, and also to give residents of an urbanizing watershed an opportunity to get firsthand experience with the local wildlife.
I'll be honest with you. If I heard a frog, I'd be like, okay, that's a frog. But I couldn't tell you what kind of frog or if it's a toad. I couldn't tell you which one it is. Are you going to train people on how to do that?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. And to do our survey, you actually don't have to see the frogs and toads. You don't have to get muddy. You don't have to get wet. You just have to listen for their calls. And if you've ever tried to learn bird calls, there's a lot of them to learn. With frog and toad calls, we only have 8 in this area that people need to learn. And I could actually mimic some of these calls for you if you would
Oh,
like. I have some
please go for it,
instruments.
Sally. Yes.
Okay, so one of the first frogs that you hear in the spring, you might be familiar with, is the spring peeper. And it's actually our tiniest frog, but it's the loudest. And it just says its name. And so I have a little jingle bell here. It's
Okay.
actually my cat's collar, but I'm going to play this for you. So in the early spring, they start out quietly. And then as it goes on, they get louder and louder and louder. So that's one that you might hear in the spring.
I love that. And you know, now that people have been watching this, they're like, okay, I'm down with this. I want to hear some frogs and I want to figure out the different frog calls. There's a workshop where you're going to help the volunteers learn what they need to know.
Yeah, we had one workshop last Saturday, which was the introduction, and that was recorded. It's virtual, so they can go watch that. And then tomorrow, we still have room. They can sign up for our virtual workshop. It's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if they go to our website, www.therouge.org, they can sign up for the survey.
There you have the information on the screen there. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., therouge.org to sign up for that virtual training on Saturday to help Friends of the Rouge. Sally, thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for your dedication over the decades to the Rouge River.
Thank you so
I
much.
do appreciate it. It makes people want to get outside, that's for sure. Thank you,
It's a
Sally.
great family-friendly activity, and it's also very COVID safe because you do these surveys on your own after dark, so you can go out there with your family. And as one surveyor put it,
Perfect.
few things are more comforting than being out there in nature, and this is a great opportunity to do that.
It is indeed. Thank you again, Sally. We do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.